Very cool. Beautiful group. All right. Well, Julie has brought forward for this month the 8 worldly winds. Those of you that aren't familiar with that, it's Buddhism's look at opposites. So this evening we're going to do 2 small, shortish meditations on just that. If you are new to this, just relax. These concepts can sometimes be a challenge in the beginning, and there is no quiz, so take your time and let the words flow over you, and if something sticks, fantastic, and if you just get a rest for a while, that's fantastic as well. So let's go ahead and get in whatever meditative position works best for you, whether you're lying down or standing up, out on a swing. I'm going to take a moment and get caught up with our breath. I'm going to take 3 very slow, deep inhalations. I'm going to hold for a slow count of 8. I'm going to do that quietly 3 times. If you have your own breathing exercise, by all means, and then we'll go ahead and get started. As you continue to breathe, bring to mind any stress that might be residing between your ears. Relax your forehead. Relax your cheeks. Relax the jaw. Relax the neck. Relax the shoulders. Let any tension that might reside roll down the arms, over the elbows, and out the palms of your hands. And just breathe. Be mindful of any stress that might reside between the shoulder blades, the chest, your abdomen, the lower back, down through the hips, the legs, over the knees, over the calves. Just let the day drain out the bottoms of your feet. And just breathe. There are 4 words that I heard as a child. Oftentimes people confuse these 4 words as something that came from the Bible. There is a similar, in Proverbs, there is a similar to this, but these 4 words, as we hear, actually came from a 17th century poem. These 4 words were scary as a child for me. And as you breathe, let come to mind what these 4 words might mean to you. Spare the rod, spoil the child. how often I've heard these words to mean the old ways of keeping children in line, maybe an old willow switch, a belt, to inspire discipline so that children don't become spoiled. And I don't know if that meant the same thing to you, but with changing the intonation in your voice and using the exact same 4 words, you may come up with spare the rod and spoil the child. A very positive, a very loving and compassionate way to express the exact same 4 words. There is no difference in how they're spelled. There is no difference in what language they may be spoke. Merely in the thought, the intention, and the tone in which they're given. How can they be opposite and yet be the same at the same time? Just something to think about. One more time, take a breath, relax, and breathe. And one more time, these 4 words can either be spare the rod and spoil the child, or spare the rod and spoil the child. It's our choice, how we look at the world, how we see things, how we take things in. Exact same, and yet opposite. And just breathe. And now let's just take a little walk. Picture a path in front of you. Let that path be yours, whether you're out in a nice rainforest with lots of trees and ferns and moss. Maybe you're on a beach somewhere. Maybe your path goes through the desert. Maybe it's just rocks along a cliffside. Just take a moment and find a path. And take a deep breath. And just relax. And begin to step along this path, 1 foot in front of the other. Look around. See what you might see, whether it's birds or clouds, blue sky. Maybe it's rain. Let the path be yours. And just breathe. Now, this path of yours is a spiritual path, one that you've chosen to walk. It's yours and yours alone. No one else directs it. And as you walk on this path, you see a little black beetle as it begins to walk in front of you across the path. Now, early in your spiritual walk, Beetles may frighten you. They may startle you. They may just freak you out. You may stomp on the beetle. You may just turn around and decide, I'm out of here, and leave the path altogether. But for today, let's continue down the path, leaving that beetle behind. Get comfortable in your walk. Feel each step. Feel the pressure of the ground beneath your feet, whether it be sand or stone, wet or dry, barefoot or in boots. And as you go down the path, you see another black beetle. Being further along in your journey, you may not be as frightened or as freaked out. You may just stop and allow the beetle to pass and go on its merry little way. And without a second thought, continue down your path. And just breathe. As you continue to walk, engage your senses. What do you smell? What do you hear? What do you feel? Is it the wind? Is it the temperature? Can you feel your own heart beating? Just take a moment and ground yourself to your path. Just breathe. And once again, continue down the path, strolling along, safe and comfortable. And this time you see a little beetle on the side of the path. It's on its back, little legs in the air. It can't get up. And so you may decide to pick up a stick and reach down and tip him over, get him back on his feet, showing that you want to be helpful and compassionate to all living creatures. And the beetle continues on its way. And you continue on your way. And just breathe. Just take a moment, and again, what do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? Do you smell something along the path? This path is your own. It can be anything you want it to be. And just breathe. And again, continue to walk down your path, one foot in front of the other, safe and relaxed. Just breathe. And once again, you see another beetle on the side of the road, once again on its back, legs in the air. It can't get up. But at this point, you may recognize that you're on your path. The beetle is on his or her path. and you detach from either and continue on your way. And as you continue down the path, you stop, you turn around, and you ask yourself, where am I on the spiritual path? If I was to walk back the way I came, would I be any more right or any more wrong? Is not the path just a path? If I walk past the beetle that needs help and recognize that I'm on my path and the beetle's on its path, is that right? Is that wrong? Or is it just a path? If I stroll along and decide to reach down and help, maybe the beetle gets up, walks across the road, and gets picked off by a bird where he might have been okay on his back and figured it out on his own. Do I walk further up the path and just step over the beetle that's crossing in front of me rather than letting it go by and just keep going? Or do I continue down the path? And somewhere, as long as I've been on this path, I'm still startled by a beetle. It still scares me, because fears don't just vanish on the path. They're part of the path. Just recognize that you've chosen to walk a path rather than letting the path disappear. And just breathe. Now gently take a deep cleansing breath. Slowly and gently bring yourselves back to the room. And we'll take Thanks, Julia. Thanks, everybody. It's good to see new friends as well as old. We'll go ahead and get settled in and we'll do a dedication of merit. As we speak of the 8 worldly winds and we think of the opposites, black and white, left and right, up and down, we also can think that things, words, can be the exact same and have 2 completely different meanings. We also took a walk on a path tonight, a path of our own, with 4 different options. as we go forward in our day and our week, may we recognize that everybody has a path. And neither it be right nor wrong, just acknowledge that we're all on a path. Have a great evening, a wonderful week. Namaste.